What is going on, All-Terrain Nation? Two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, lots of Overlanders.
Lots of four-wheel drives today.
Yeah, lots of them. And this is your All-Terrain Nation. I'm your host, David Boyd, alongside Miss Kelly Boyd.
Hello.
And today we're going to look at, this is the second year in a row, Kelly. We're at the Nashville Overland Mills Creek off-road. They do a toy drive. And so we're going to look at a couple cool rigs. Obviously, we brought one. And let's go from there.
All right, Dave.
There you go. Hey, Kelly, this is one of your dream vehicles right here.
It
We
is,
got
actually.
the Rivians, and not just one. We've got multiple Rivians. Let's walk down here real quick because I want to see. Obviously, they're starting. Overlanders are starting to get into this just a little bit, and for good reason, man. You can a lot of miles, and you can raise them, lower them, lift on demand, and yeah, a lot of storage. Which color, Kelly? You can only have one. Oh, the blue, huh? Yeah, that blue with the orange accents actually looks really cool.
Yeah.
I do like that a lot.
Those are massive.
Yeah, definitely. What size are these on here?
75, 50.
22s is why they look massive. But it's cool to see these things out here. This is R1T. I would love to see one of the SUVs out here, but I don't see those out just yet. Love the bat wings. Love those. Nice Cooper tires on this. The old Lexus. There's a nice Defender. And the big boy, we got the big Power Stroke, the 250 there. That's the way to Overland, man. If you're going out west, don't buy something tiny. Go ahead and get the big truck. It's going to take you wherever you want to go. Put a motorcycle in the back of it or a four-wheel or something, and go have some fun. Well, this is the Defender, and if you're an Overlander, this is what you want, man. This is the dream vehicle. This is the Super Bowl of overlanding vehicles, and pretty nice, man. Definitely a lot of room to these things. Now, keeping them running kind of can be a little sketchy at times, but you're getting a true manual transfer case. You're like a dual there, I believe. Nice seats.
My favorite one here.
Nice seats in this thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
I get it.
Yeah, this is the pinnacle. But definitely, I mean, these are built for a reason now. Looks like this is the Sheriff's Association, but these are definitely built for a reason. And this is a pickup truck. This is a off-road truck, and I like it a lot. Jim, we got some vehicles that you know something about, man. You used to off-road the Cherokees, right?
I did.
How?
Probably will again.
What is the fascination with these vehicles? Because I mean, obviously they kind of the '80s nostalgia a little bit, but what was it? Was it just because it was a unibody, easy? You're still getting solid axles.
Price.
Were they cheap?
That is 90% of it, man. Is the price of these things. You can get one and then just go bash it.
Yeah. Well, but I do remember like putting tires on these things. Like you had to do a lot of work to get larger tires on. These look to be 31s on this thing, but this thing's pretty clean. So don't molest them if you've got something like this, because these are fun little collector's items now. I do remember you had to cut the body or something to put actual bumpers and stuff on. It was kind of an ordeal, but still pretty cool, man. I remember when 33s were the big tires. And what do we got on this thing?
Exactly.
These are 31s, so this was still at the time would have been somewhat of a big tire on these things. But I love the roof rack and everything. It looks great, but hard to find unmolested anymore. That's the problem, or just that aren't rusted to pieces. All right, you couldn't be at an Overland event without some Toyotas. I mean, Toyota seems to dominate this. This generation of Tacoma. This was the one I was going to buy. I love this generation. It's still very, I don't know, it's just very muscular looking, very cool.
It's a good looking truck.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And, of course, the classic FJ, which is, these things still bring a premium. Like, what these things bring is ridiculous. And then it looks very off-roady, man.
It does.
Something that even like the Nissan Xteras, nobody really captured. Now, Jeep looks kind of off-road, but these just never got, they captured the spirit of off-roading, and it's captured the spirit of Christmas there, as you can see. How can you not love the Lexus?
Who don't love them? Like I said last year at this, when you can luxury off-road.
Yes.
With heated, cooled seats.
The cool thing about this is, Jim, that is the same thing as that. All the underpinnings, and you can get a V8.
Right.
So V8 in off-roading, plus you if you want the cooled seats, you're on the trails. Your booty's a little hot. You can cool down on that. But very, very cool rig. And classic Land Cruiser. You can never go wrong with this. This is I forget what generation this is, 100 series, I forget. Ooh, look at the hidden winch.
That is pretty slick on that old girl.
That is very nicely
I
done.
like that.
I always love the hidden winch when you don't realize it till you like jump up on it. But very nice. We got a Rock Creek Edition Pathfinder there, which I'm supposed to do some time with one of these very soon. So maybe you'll see that on the channel pretty soon. Now, Jim, any setup with a motorcycle, you're happy, right?
I love this.
This is the way to adventure, man. You got this badass rig that's going to get you there. You can sleep in it. And, well, you want to go into the parts where this isn't going to make it? That one will.
Halfway there, this gets you the other half.
So it's 50-50 is what Jim's saying.
It's a 50-50 setup for me.
But nice tires on this thing. Looks like these are these KM3s on this thing. And what size are they? Let's see if I can get down here. Oh, 315. So there's 35s on this thing, which is nice. Actually puts nice rock sliders on it. You got to be, if you're going overlanding, you got to have the snorkel, right? Very nicely built. Where's the front winch though? We do need a winch in this thing, but clearly there's a spot for one. He just hasn't got to that part
yet.
yet.
Weight on the back to help him get over stuff.
Well, that's true. And if you get that stuck,
a little more weight.
you get that stuck, you'll just take the motorcycle and go home. We got a GX 470 here, and you know what I do? I respect this. Look at all the dents and beat up.
It's the way this should look.
Yes, if you're going to go off-roading, I want to see some dents. Now, that being said, I don't want to beat the piss out of my Bronco just yet, but if it happens, I'm not going to be like, oh no, there goes the end of the world. But a lot of TRD parts on this.
I mean, he's put this thing to use.
Oh yeah, nice Mickey Thompsons on this thing. Look at the rock sliders. It's kind of strange. I don't know if that was intended to be flat like that, but I like it as a step. Dents and scratches is how I want to see these things, man. Now, could use some headlights. I'm not gonna lie. You need to buff those out a little bit, but he's got the Raptor lights in this thing. This looks like a fun vehicle, and the cool thing, Jim, is you can pick these up fairly cheap.
It looks like I'd like to go off with this guy, honestly.
Yeah. Now, I might, if I go into where me and you like to off-road, I may take that rooftop tent off because it makes it a little heavy, but this is built for adventuring everywhere, so I definitely respect it.
Yep.
Once again, we got the Lexus. These are, I'm telling you, these are becoming popular because, you know, the cool thing with the imports, Jim, is once they get a little older, people sort of forget what they were when, you know, because these would have been expensive new.
Exactly.
And so you can get these things like these Nissans and all the Armadas and stuff, but these you can start getting them affordable to play with. And like I said, the suspension is all FJ.
And I'm honestly struggling going between this and a Cherokee to build me an Overlander.
Oh yeah, well the cool thing with this is a lot of luxury. You're getting leather seats, all kinds of fun stuff, and there's the aftermarket for these is actually pretty good. I know Toy Tech and a few make some parts for it. Here is the Land Cruiser equivalent in Lexus form, which is very nice. And here is my favorite all-time off-road vehicle. I love a Series 80. Something about this, and I had a straight six that was kind of a dog in these things, but you can LS swap these things and have a lot of fun with it. But to me, this is the ultimate, like if I want to like pull a camper or something and off-road, this is fun because you can get the front rear lockers, you can get the center lock. There's a lot of stuff, especially in the last year, these things, which I believe was 96. Don't quote me on that.
You get those straight axles.
Yeah, and you're getting straight axles, which is really nice and pretty easy to put 35s under. And I love the rooftop scent setup they've got going on here. Now, something really cool, they've replaced the windows where it pops out, and there's you know, probably all your supplies for you know, if you need to clean yourself, whatever you need to do. Very cool. Very cool truck, man. This seriously, unfortunately, these things are so expensive still because this is the most desirable Land Cruiser because they're still the solid axles, but just beefcake. Jim, this is some eye candy right here, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't even like Dodges. I was like, wow, look at all the stuff on this Dodge.
Right, man. And once again, we got I'm telling you, these are becoming more and more popular. But this thing, look at that big AEV bumper on this thing. This is a monster, and 2500. It is a Cummins. There you go.
I hope it's a diesel.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
the only thing I see that I don't like is these kind of generic street tires, all terrains, we'll say. But this, look, shower outside. This is just freaking wicked. I love it. Just ready to go.
Yeah.
This thing is ready to go, and I love that it's got a solar system on it. Very, very cool. Oh, now, Jim, you're a Ford guy.
I am, man.
This one has to give you a little tingly in the pants, right?
I mean, it gives me something because it's a plywood topper adapted 550.
Right.
man, I mean,
I love the like. That's the cool thing about
I'm
this
almost
is
speechless.
when you do it yourself, though. When you
Yeah.
just get creative
No,
yourself.
This is the best project you can make, man.
Right, I
This
love-
guy homemade this. And,
I love the fact that he gives 0 F's about being straight cut.
Yep.
If you look at that, but who cares, man? This thing is a
he
beefy.
probably loves this thing.
Oh, I bet he does, man. And it's just a beefy mofo, man. Definitely has taken a a drop-in camper and made it adapt to what he needed. But he's from Nevada, man. So you're out in Nevada, Jim. You're gonna go out into the desert and just have a lot of fun.
Yeah. I mean, this guy's probably used this thing more than most that you'll see, all the fancy custom.
Oh, yeah,
variants
definitely.
that's been ordered.
Oh, definitely. There's some Nissans here, man. Look at the Frontiers, the old Pro 4X. The Rubicon, the classic. You gotta, if you're going if you want just a rock crawling beast, this is where you go, man.
True.
Ooh, look at the Ranger. I love this generation of Ranger, man. Sadly, it's because we've gotten it late from Australia. You know, ours is a rough version of it. But I love the headlights of this thing. It's aggressive. The only bummer to me is that 4-cylinder. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
I know it's high horsepower, but I don't trust a little turbo.
4-cylinder. That's a lot of truck for a little 4-cylinder.
Yes, but lifted like this, they look great.
It looks aggressive.
Yep. All right, so there is a quick look at the Nashville Overland, Mills Creek Overland Toys Run. I appreciate those guys always inviting us out here. Lots of cool Overland vehicles, and I suggest next year come out. It seems to rain every time, but don't let the rain deter you. Come out and have some fun with us. And
Good time.
so whether it be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, all these off-road vehicles I want to drive. It's been your All Terrain Nation. We are out. Peace, everybody. Love y'all.